Hey everyone, it's a Tuesday with DNB Academy, and in today's bass recreation video we're going to be going through Phentix Loophole track, and I'm going to show you how to recreate the bass from scratch. So this bass is very interesting because it is subtle harmonic movement with a lot of post-processing. So without further ado, let's get into the program. Alright, so before we get started, let me go ahead and show you what the original track sounds like. And this is what my recreation sounds like. So let's go ahead and open Serum and I'll show you guys how I made this sound. Okay, so the sound design for this preset is actually quite simple. I've just added some really subtle effects here. But basically what I'm doing is I have mapped the LFO1 to the level of the oscillator B. And the oscillator B is just the sine wave, but I put bin number 5 at around 33%. And so I have LFO1 basically just dragging the volume of the oscillator B up and down in this shape right here, as you can see. And so this is mimicking the movement from the original bass in the So if I were to actually turn off oscillator B, it's actually just a sine wave, but you're hearing some movement still because I'm actually modulating a filter here in the effects tab, and I'm also modulating the EQ so that the high end follows this movement, as you can see here. So let's go ahead and recreate it. It's actually going to be a really simple one, so let's go ahead and open a fresh instance of Serum. And once you've got this fresh instance of Serum, we're going to go ahead into the Analog tab, choose Analog BD Sine, then go on to Oscillator B, also choose Analog BD Sine. Except for the oscillator B, we're going to go over to bin 5 and bring that up to around 30 to 40%. We then want to bring the level of oscillator B all the way down and map LFO1 to that same level. Now, since we want the oscillator B to be quite present, we're going to bring down the level of oscillator A, which is going to act as a sub. We then want to put LFO1 on envelope mode and bring it down to 2 bars. So this is what it should sound like at the moment. So it has a small click at the beginning because we haven't changed the attack here. Make sure to always move the attack so you don't have that click every time that you press a note. And now we're going to draw in those shapes. So it's just kind of like 3 ramps here at a different height. And all I've done was match the placement of these ramps to the same place as the original track. So now what we're going to do is go onto the Effects tab, and here we're going to add some chorus, some EQ, some compression, and the filter. So for the chorus, you actually want the dry wet at around 8 or 10%, and let's also use a low pass filter to cut out any of that low end. We then want to use a compressor just as a gain knob, so bring that up around 9 dB. And I'm putting LFO1 to the gain of the EQ here, and just moving the frequency down to around 500 Hertz. So as you can see, it's generating this movement here. And then all I'm doing next is putting the LFO1 to the cutoff and bringing that down to around 25 or 26. So go ahead and experiment with these techniques and try this on your own tracks and your own projects, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. So I hope that you've enjoyed the simple yet effective bass tutorial on how to make Phentix Loophole bass. Again, my name is Utuza with DNB Academy, and if you guys want to dive deeper into these sound design sessions, I definitely recommend to check out the mentorship on our website at dnbacademy.net, where there's a bunch of artists ready to teach you the best of information to skyrocket your career to the next level. So apart from that, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.